What is going on, my dudes? And today we are doing a review of what I think the top maps are and what the worst maps are. And I think some of these will shock you a little bit. And I'm doing this before the new map, and there should be a reveal trailer coming out tomorrow. But, yeah. If this isn't out by tonight, but the day I'm filming this is like the 7th, maybe it's the 5th, I don't know. But, it'll be out in the morning before the reveal stream. But the 9th map, I think, is the worst map, is Medved. And I am just not a Medved believer. I know there's guys like Lady Legend and Arcade Dragon Gaming and some other people that just love Medved. I am not one of those people. I do not like Medved one little bit. It's just, I'm more of a wide open area person. And unless you go to the ice near the top of the map, there's not a lot of wide open spaces in Medved. It's just thick forested area, and yeah. I'm not a big fan of the species on Medved. The lynx are really hard to get diamonds of, and they're really sucky to hunt because they drink at night. And I'm not a night person. And reindeer troll a lot, so I don't hunt them that much because I know I'm just gonna get trolls. If you haven't seen my video on a troll caribou, then I would recommend checking that out. Link will be in the description down below. But yeah, brown bear rarely have diamonds. Musk deer aren't just very cool. They're just dinky little things that get in the way of what you're hunting. They're just not good. Next map is Te Awaroa National Park. And I don't like Te Awaroa very much because I am a PlayStation player. They announced the map clear back in December 2020. And then we got it February 16th, 17th-ish. I just wasn't very happy with that. It just wasn't, it didn't make me happy at all. But there's not a lot of things I can say about Te Awaroa. The goats are cool. The chamois, they're just average creatures. Red deer, I can hunt on Parquet and Hirschfelden. I'm just not the biggest fan of them. Yeah, Te Awaroa overall just isn't my favorite map. 7th, we have Layton Lakes, and everybody's probably going to think I'm crazy, but I am not a Layton Lakes person. It's very full of thick vegetation, and I like the wide open spaces, like I said. And even in like the little meadow areas of the like Chapika, I think, not Chapika, I can't remember what it's called, but it's up by Northern and Calburn area. It's just right below that. It's like Mushroom Lake is part of it. I can't remember what region it's called, but I'm just not a Layton Lakes believer. That's why I'm so stoked to have Whitetail on this next map. I'm hoping we get Rosy Elk on like some sort of Canada map or something in the future, but I hope we get Africa 2.0 before then. But Blacktail in Alaska, like Sitka Blacktail, which would pretty much be the same as Blacktail, up there would be great. I like the species, I just don't like the map. But yeah, Layton Lakes is just not my favorite map. It's a beautiful map, don't get me wrong. Like, some of the views I've seen over like the rivers and on top of the bridges, spectacular. But I'm just not the biggest fan of the enclosed area or like lots of the river system. I'm not a river person. Excuse me, burp. But yeah, I'll just wait for the next one to come, and you guys can just watch the trailer. Okay, my voice is back. Number 6 is Quatro Colinas. I love Quatro. It's kind of what got me hooked back into the game. I started playing back when it launched, for console, anyway. And then I just dropped the game for forever and didn't really play the game. And then Quatro came out, and I saw the ibex, and they really intrigued me, and the mouflon, and the Iberian wolves hit me too. I thought Yukon was pretty cool, but it just wasn't enough yet, you know? The ibex, if you don't know me, I'm the biggest goat lover on this planet. Even though this game is a hunting game, I love goats. So having the ibex species and stuff like that, it was one of the main sellers part of the map for me, and it was just hit me hard. And yeah, it's also a really good map for red deer and stuff. This is there's just maps better than it, like Parquet and that. So this is at 6 because there's just maps better than it. But overall, Quatro is a pretty good map. The only thing is, none of the ibex look anything different besides their size and their horns. They're legit, look the exact same model, same animations, which the animation part I can understand because it's hard to create that stuff, but couldn't you just change the models up just a tiny bit? It's just a little bit, so they don't all look the same. It's just, yeah, I just wish there's a little more different stuff. Iberian wolves, they're pretty cool too. I don't hunt them very much. I messed up my Phantasma Diamond and forgot to taxi it, so I was a little bit upset about that, and I didn't play Quatro for forever. So yeah. Next map is Parque Fernando. And Parque Fernando is a game ranch, and I could see people not liking this map because everything on this map is invasive. Which I don't have a problem with, but some people do because they're weird and stuff. That's just, let's hunt them in their natural habitats, la la la, and stuff. And yeah, this is a great red deer map. I find lots of red deer on this map. It's where my main hunting spot. Or if I just have a rough hunt, I just come here and shoot a cinnamon teal and it's a diamond. I just have that sort of luck with level 2s. And what else? Black buck are cool. They just got their true racks. Axis deer, they were broken. It drove a lot of people from the map because they had the broken axis deer thing, but I didn't seem to have the problem. I would go all over the map and I still didn't find very many 5s. I found 2 at the same lake. One was a diamond, 235.7, and then the other one I spine shot, so he got messed up. And mule deer was a big seller for me on this map because I hunt mule deer IRL, and they're just a majestic species. The pumas were pretty cool, but they're just kind of a nuisance now. When I first got the map, I really loved them and stuff. I haven't hunted water buffalo very much because I just avoid that area, and I hunt axis deer, black buck, and red deer a lot more than that. And yeah, it's just overall a good map. We'll just wait for the next one to come up. Next map is Hirschfelden Hunting Reserve. You heard me. I am a Hirsch believer. Hirschfelden is one of my favorite maps. I hunt lots of Euro bison because it's the only map for Euro bison, but it's really good. I find lots of big 4s or gold 3s too, and fallow deer. I find tons of gold fallow deer. I'll probably make a Hirsch guide eventually for you because, yeah, I'm pretty good at Hirsch. I just have a little bit of the map to explore. But yeah, I'll make a Hirsch guide for you guys. Actually, drop a like down below if you guys want to see me do a guide for all the maps. All of them. Or even a species guide. I could do a species guide for every species, which would be a lot of content for you guys to enjoy. I don't do a lot of red deer hunting on Hirsch because I have better maps like Quatro and Parquet. But it's the fallow deer and roe deer here that really sell it for me. Next map is Yukon Valley. Yukon Valley, where do I start? It is a beautiful map. When it snows and if you're just sitting there and the music is playing and it's snowing and you're in the Crimson Plains area, beautiful. I like to go at top of hills when it starts snowing. because you could just get the most fantastic views up there. It's like legit one of the most amazing things you can see. Yukon is beautiful. One of the main things that really sold it for me was I got my first ever diamond on Yukon. I told you I started playing for a while and then I completely dropped the game. So I didn't have any diamonds before then. I just dropped it and then I picked it back up again. Around Quatro time, I played it a little bit, and then I didn't buy Quatro, but it got me intrigued on the game again. And then, and I started playing again around March when quarantine hit, and I got Yukon Valley, and I killed a diamond wolf, and I was sucked onto Yukon. I would hunt Yukon every single day for like 4 hours. It was insane. Just look at that pink sky. I just love Yukon. It's probably the most beautiful map if we're rating it by beauty. And then there's other maps, but I still think that this is the most beautiful map. Caribou, I love caribou, but they troll a lot. Plains bison, I hunt them, but I hunt them on Silverage Peaks a little bit more. And then, I just noticed that most of the trailers end with it over water, if you didn't notice that. It's kind of cool. Next map is Fujunga Savannah. Africa is amazing. Africa has so much species, that's why I was kind of hoping it would be an African reserve over a Mexican reserve. But I still think that a Mexican reserve is really cool. But, springbuck, I just shoot them when I see them. Gemsbuck are probably the main thing I hunt in Africa. It was maybe my third diamond, I think, was a female gemsbuck. Voice crack. But, I don't hunt jackals because I can never find them. Scrub hair are scrub hair, so nobody hunts scrub hair. Cape buffalo, I hunt, and they're pretty cool too. I don't have a diamond one. I had a mythical that was like a 150-ish. He was insane. I was like, dang. If this was 1 point higher, I'd have a mythical diamond, which would be insane. I still think they could add more to this reserve. They've added the lion and the gemsbuck, but I still think they could add more, because the plains of the Fujunga are really empty, which in Africa, they're, stacked clear full. They could add, eland or zebra, or what's another cool African species? Greater kudu. All of these are really cool. There's the water again. I'm sorry, but it's just kind of distracting. Number 1, Silverage Peaks. Last but not least, I love Silverage Peaks. That's why it's my profile picture. Mule deer hunting is amazing. Mountain goats are awesome. Bighorn sheep. Everything about this map is spectacular. I just love it. And I love it so much that I will leave it here at the end so you can listen to the spectacular music. And that's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know, you guys, what do you think is the best map and what is the worst. So that's it for today. So bye.